The record of 22-16-4. He has 10 knockouts in his career. Mayweather has never been beaten with round one. Extremely quick. Has everything he'd want in a young fighter. That might happen either May or June. Look at the quickness as Floyd goes right to work. Mayweather able to step in and land pretty much wherever he wants to right now, sizing out what Burton might be bringing to him, but he pushes him back and then throws a right. There's a combination inside, a left that landed on the chin of Burton. Burton continues to smile away at him. Whether or not he's just inviting trouble, we'll have to see. Burton trying to throw some jabs, missing a little bit. He just took a straight right hand to the nose, another right hand in the left following the inside. A lot of damage being done by Mayweather here. Big left hand as Burton tries to avoid it, and he's now smiling once again at Floyd Mayweather. And Burton, listening to what his corner had to say, came out aggressive. Burton's in the leopard trunks, Mayweather's in the black sparkly trunks. A scheduled 10-round junior lightweight fight. You got to give Burton credit. He's been very aggressive. Keeps flicking the jabs, throwing the jabs. Floyd had a slight grin on his face there because he was having fun in there with the boxing match. Big left hand to the stomach of Burton. Burton continues to come in and throw. Very active. Nice little right hand looping to the nose. Floyd comes at you from all kinds of angles. Another right hand over the top from Pretty Boy Floyd. Burton has tried to be as active as possible. That was a nice right hand that knocked Burton's head back. Just snapped his head back with that little uppercut from the inside. There's a left and a right. Two hard punches, another right to the jaw from Floyd. Mayweather landed another straight left. Now he's target shooting. He's got him in trouble on the ropes. Burton's in trouble trying to fight back. He's a hurt fighter right now, trying to come back at Mayweather. Mayweather's landed 3 or 4 hard shots, and Burton continues to charge forward. A lot of redness to the face of Emanuel Burton right now, as Mayweather was able to tee off with several shots, but Burton continues to throw. He survived that so far, it appears. Mayweather has a slight grin on his face as he's backed up. There's another hard right. Burton has absorbed some punishment here. Good combination to the head. Burton's got to be staggered at this point. There's another right and another right. And a right straight once more. Burton keeps coming forward. Another hard right. Burton absorbing a lot of damage here. And you can hear those body shots all the way down here. Burton has already suffered a lot of damage. His nose has been bleeding. Those are some hard punches from Mayweather. Good left that got inside, and now he's all over Burton. But Burton tries to fight back. Blood coming from the nose of Emanuel Burton. Mayweather's corner told him just to keep beating him up, and that's what he's doing. Floyd Mayweather putting on a nice boxing show here for the fans in Detroit. Into the 3rd round. Watch Mayweather step back, choose his spots, pick off those punches, and then go to work. Good right hand. Flush to the cheekbone of Burton. The left hook's been doing some damage, but he followed up with a nice right. There's a body punch that doubled Burton over. There's another body punch that doubled Burton over. Landing from every angle, straight right onto the chin of Emanuel Burton. There's another right. Burton backing up now. Young and brilliant career. Burton continues to stand there and throw, but he's taken a lot of punishment in this fight. Another right hand to the face of Burton. You see the blood being splattered all over his face. Those are hard body punches to the belt line that are taking their effect. There's a right hand over the top. Now it's sharpshooting for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Another right hand straight in from Mayweather Jr. He is really doing a lot of damage to this young man. Emanuel Burton trying to mount a comeback, but now he's wide open. Burton continuing to throw it inside, and Floyd Mayweather in the black trunks. There's another body shot, and it's starting to take effect. You can see that Burton was bent over from that. Blood to the face. There's a big hard right hand to the side of Burton's head. He says, that didn't hurt, which means it really hurt. There's another right hand in the jaw. He says, that didn't hurt. He says, bring on another one. Having some fun out there with the target practice. Floyd's content to stay on the ropes right now. Throw a short little uppercut to Emanuel Burton. There's another right hand. One of those is going to end this fight. Some swelling in the eye of Emanuel Burton on the left side where those hard right hand punches have come in. Blood continues to trickle down from his nose. Mayweather stepping up the attack a little bit right now. Burton smiling again as he gets tagged once again to the head. Hard punches to the head of Emanuel Burton. Big hard punches. How long can Burton take this? Another hard right, snaps his head back. This is scheduled for 10 rounds. It won't go that far.
Come on, buddy boy.
Burton's in the leopard trunks. Still throwing punches. He wants a war. Good right hand from Mayweather. Left hand. Mayweather making fun of Mayweather, and you have to see if Floyd's going to bite, to see if he loses his cool. You see a little blood on the lip of Floyd Mayweather from a right hand earlier. Now he's measuring up his own right hand. Seems like Burton's trying to taunt Mayweather into doing something that he didn't want to do. He just wants a brawl. Nice combinations in the inside. Mayweather's got a lot of blood trickling from his nose from a right hand that landed earlier. Brawler, a guy who's been in a lot of fights, has not gone down yet. Has been smiling and faking like he's wobbly. And so Mayweather's going to have to step up and take care of business. Nice jabs inside. There's another chopping right to the jaw. Nice combination from Mayweather. Once again, there's that right hand to the left eye of Burton. That left eye is beginning to swell. Two hard punches there. Another hard punch. Burton virtually defenseless in the middle of the ring right now. Says, bring me some more. Get a little frustrated.
Bill, when you see me move
Here's
right
a combination that really stung. And there was no, this was real wobbly legs here because he was getting hit from every angle. Look at Floyd measuring him up.
Stop.
Landing punches downstairs when he can, but the opening shot has been to the left cheekbone, right there, of Emanuel Burton. You saw that three right-hand punch combination, just one right after the other. Then he goes downstairs, bends him over, comes up top. Those punches are coming from every angle. No joking and kidding around so far in this round. There's another right hand that stings him. Floyd has been very effective downstairs, and then when he gets Emanuel Burton bent over, he comes over the top and lands some hard punches. Two more right hands from Floyd Mayweather Jr. There's another one. Picking away once again. It's just how much punishment can Burton take? He's taken a lot so far, but eventually, just the combination of all he's been hit with. It's been a good exercise tonight for Mayweather, though. He's been against a guy who's very scrappy, a guy who, there's a nice hard right hand for Mayweather. He just seems to be cocking it and loading it now. There's another one and another one. Eventually, this is going to take a toll on Burton. Look at Mayweather. He's intent. He's got that right hand ready to load. Oh, it's a good combination right at the bell. Burton was smiling at the end of round 6 when he was hit with a lightning fast combination, 4-punch combination on the inside. But Burton seems to have found some burst of energy. There's a nice combination to the head. Burton has done some damage of his own in this fight. We're in the 7th round. Emanuel Burton in the leopard trunks, taking on the champion, Floyd Mayweather Jr. We don't know what Burton's doing. He's dancing around after being tagged. Look at those short punches inside from Mayweather. Look at him, he's having fun, tagging away. Like he wants to go clubbing, but instead he's getting clubbed. Oh, there's another downstairs hard punch. But Mayweather, like I said, will come at you from every angle he sees. There's another body shot, doubling up with the right hand. Right hand to the body, right hand to the head. The left side of Burton's face is getting real ugly. Now he's staggering around. Now he wants to dance again. He seems to relish in the punishment that he's taking. You gotta be amazed at Burton standing there taking all these punches that he's taking. Final seconds of round 7. Target practice continues for Mayweather. Another hard right, another hard right. There's another right. But you have to wonder about the attrition. Great pedigree. They say he was born to fight, and he's not going to do anything really stupid in this fight. I'm wondering if the referee's thinking, because he's seen a shutout so far, that and we've seen this pattern before. When Mayweather won the title, there he is going to the left hand, backing up with the right. He's just beating up Burton at every angle you can. Now Mayweather looks like he's going to end this thing. He's trying to step in. Burton says that doesn't hurt. February of '99 against Carlos Rios in Grand Rapids here. Justin Juco he beat in the 9th round, and Carlos Hernández, both those fights last year. He won by knockout or technical knockout. There's a nice left hand inside. Got the crowd going. Now you see that Burton is going to his nose, and they're waving off. His corner's waving the fight off. That's probably a wise move. Nelson Lopez has thrown in the towel. His fighter has absorbed enough punishment here. Take a look at the final seconds, and you can see that Floyd's looking over. He sees something going on in the corner, and there is the towel being waved into the ring by Nelson Lopez, and it was the right thing to do. There's no doubt about it. Floyd is complaining as I'm listening that he may have hurt his right hand, which is entirely possible. As many right hands as he threw in this fight, let's hope that he's okay, but he says it hurts. His right hand hurts, so maybe he wasn't able to unload as hard a punch as he would like.
Referee Dale Gray will stop the fight at 1 minute and 6 seconds of the 9th round. The winner of the
and we're going to see an explosion right now.
I don't know what attitude Diego's taking. He looks pretty calm after that insulting, but that has no bearing once they get going here. You see the height advantage from Chico Corrales. Pretty boy Floyd, very quick.
Make him try to make a mistake and you counter. I mean, with the speed that he got, you're just gonna have to wait for him to make a mistake or see an opening where, like right now, try to work his body instead of look for his head. The audience here, they're here to watch Chico, and the reason why is because, and they just got stuck with a good overhand right by Mayweather. They took, they took whatever that rapper was talking about. They took that real deep, and they were booing Floyd every time when he got announced.
Floyd trying to come across the top with a very quick punch. You see the extreme quickness.
The first round studying him is almost got him with a good body shot thrown by Chico. Good combination thrown by Chico.
The crowd's going wild. Of course, Floyd's home turf is Detroit. Now, you have to watch for a few things from Corrales. Short shots to the body and head. Good. He has good hooks, good uppercut. For the WBC Super Featherweight Championship.
Chico taking his time, moving in side to side, not giving Mayweather a straight up opponent. He's working right there. We saw some pretty good shots to the side thrown by Chico.
That's a quick. Look how quick Floyd is.
But you see, look how open he leaves himself, and look the way he comes walking in.
Get those arms down.
Like right there. Right now, he did real good.
Right hand
real
on the
good
inside
by Chico.
Who's his uncle, working with him in the corner. And there's, of course, been friction in that family because the father's no longer in that corner.
And Roger doesn't want Floyd being against the ropes. Trying to avoid those punches, those quick punches of Floyd. There goes Chico trying to corner Floyd Mayweather.
He's going to track him down. And Chico, when he goes to war, he wears his camouflage trunks. We're in round 2 of the scheduled 12-rounder. There's a short little uppercut. Richard Steele stepping in there to break him. You can see how measured Diego Corrales is because he can show those. There's a nice flicking jab that got inside. As I was saying, he can hit you with all angles. He can come from all angles.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't want any part of that. He's moving side to side, doing a good job of sidestepping. There's a good body shot thrown by Chico. Gets into a clinch. Good left hook thrown by Floyd Mayweather. Good overhand right thrown.
Because he is very quick. You see how he works in and out, flashing that. Now he's up on his toes, moving. And the problem for Corrales is going to be to find it.
Diego's very precautious. He's very aware of what Floyd's doing. Floyd doing a very good job of moving. There goes Chico with his left hook, blocked by Floyd Mayweather. Good combination thrown by Floyd. And that's the smartest thing to do. When you got a heavy puncher like Corrales, right there, you just got connected with a good right left uppercut thrown by Mayweather.
Yep.
Good left hook thrown by Floyd. More body movement that Floyd has made Corrales miss, and look at that hand speed of Floyd.
That is classic Floyd Mayweather Jr. Really feeling confident now, but if he makes a mistake, he would suffer.
He could pay for it.
Well, this is sort of the stuff you encountered when you fought Mayweather because he's so quick.
And there's a good left hook thrown by Chico that connected, and there's a good right uppercut thrown by Chico that connected.
Take a look at some of the action.
There's that right hand. Floyd Mayweather was throwing that jab. You notice that he drops that left hand every time. Diego Corrales came over with the right hand and connected it. There's the vision that.
See how quick Chico is. We can't take anything away from him either. He's
good
quick. There's an elbow that almost.
Good overhand right thrown by Chico.
Look at Diego. Now he's talking to him and said, "All right."
Not losing his head. Little by little moving. He's getting connected, but he's not losing his head. He's keeping his composure real good. He just connected a good left hook to the right side of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather with his quickness, with his speed, managed to get away from the ropes.
You can see that Corrales has got that right hand.
Yeah, Corrales just waiting. He's just waiting.
He's waiting.
He's waiting to see when he can connect his power punches. And that's the smart thing to do. You know, you leave Floyd throw his 2-3 punch combination.
That's a right hand
right there, which almost he just missed that punch.
Almost was the type of punch, a classic Corrales punch. If it had landed, tight guy, he can back it up.
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside. Right now, he seems very, very calm, even though Floyd obviously is going to win style points.
Yeah, Floyd fighting a very smart, intelligent fight, just moving, snapping his jab, moving in and out. He's keeping Corrales from being able to land those solid punches. Right there, he threw a very good punch to the body, but in return, he received a right hand by Floyd Mayweather.
Considering these two styles, we're into round 4 now.
Good straight jab by Diego Corrales.
Nice little jab inside.
To move that Diego has to keep coming. He has to keep coming in, and that's where he's taking advantage of it.
Well, part of the strategy for Mayweather coming in was to avoid a brawl. Now, if he gets in there, he can get some. Oh, there's a right hand on the top. And he's smiling. That means he probably hurt him.
It was a double overhand right. The first one wasn't connected, but the second one was.
Protect yourself at all times. Corrales had him in the corner briefly, and then Floyd danced out of it. What great footwork this young man has.
So that's what makes Floyd Mayweather a very hard fighter to fight, because he doesn't give you that opportunity to throw those punches. Yeah, you're like right there, he'll stay there and receive 1 or 2, but then he'll move.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is much more defensive in this fight than, of course, he was against Emanuel. There's a good shot inside, and then Floyd tries to counter over the top. Now he's going to work his combinations, but Corrales isn't backing up. He keeps coming in. Floyd is much more cautious than he was back in Detroit last
fall. Good slapping right hand to the left ear of Diego Corrales, thrown by Floyd Mayweather.
Final 15 seconds of round 4 of a scheduled 12-rounder. Corrales doing anything he can to try to land a punch, including trying to tie him up. There's a nice combination that got inside, but Corrales kind of flashes a smile. Yeah, round number 5. Look at Floyd coming out. Looks like he wants to get busy.
You know, Floyd may not say this, but I believe that that he's very aware, very cautious. I mean, you know, sometimes the nerves. He's not going to say that he may be scared, but a scared fighter is a harder fighter to beat sometimes.
Now he's up on the ropes where he doesn't want to be. He did land a jab. They wanted Corrales to start throwing combinations and punches and bunches is what they said, but it's hard to hit what you can't find.
And he is so agile to move. Like right there, you see, when Corrales does try to throw punches, what does Floyd Mayweather do? He crouches in, he gets in real close. Good overhand right by Floyd Mayweather.
Start throwing.
There's a good stiff jab thrown by Floyd to the midsection of Diego Corrales.
There's a nice jab there too. Watch how Floyd throws it and backs out. You're not going to wear any one of these guys out. Both are in the prime of their life.
Good jabs being connected by Floyd Mayweather. And we saw Chico using a little bit more of his distance there, connecting some pretty good shots.
And when we were looking at those common opponents,
it was just a matter of rounds or minutes, really. And right now we just saw Floyd Mayweather land a pretty good right uppercut.
Justin Juice. That's a right hand.
Thrown by Floyd Mayweather. It didn't hurt Chico, but it caught him flush in the face. But you know, obviously, that's what you have to do sometimes with a fighter when you're fighting a guy like Floyd Mayweather.
But I gotta tell you, nice combination inside from Diego, showing that he's got some quickness too. We talk about Floyd. Floyd trying to go downstairs.
Good double left hook thrown by Chico, and also he got connected by a good left hook thrown by Floyd himself.
So this is no time to start fighting dumb. There's a nice little jab from Corrales, who's beginning to find the range a little bit more. For the first 5 rounds, he's had a heck of a time trying to land a punch.
He's had a lot of trouble trying to connect some punches, and like you said, Roger Mayweather, his trainer and his uncle, is right there telling Floyd to continue moving. There is nothing but a gym workout here.
His father, I can see him over in the corner, but he hasn't sat down yet. He can't take it. He's not even, he's just pacing around. He respects Diego's quickness, and he knows about Diego's power. There's a right hand over the top.
I believe both fighters have a lot of respect for one another. His movement, and Diego's, I think, is going to start getting a little frustrated where he just got connected with good 2 right hands.
That's a good combination. 2 rights and a left in there, and it took about a half a second to throw all 3. Floyd doing pretty much whatever he wants to do. And the stalker is Chico.
Chico is just trying, waiting, trying to see an opening where he could counter and hurt.
That's a good left hand. Oh!
Good left hook thrown by Mayweather.
Nice. That was a powerful punch. He's going to have to come up with some solution because there's a left hand and down goes Corrales.
Dropped Corrales with a left hook.
Nice left hook that stunned Corrales.
I don't think Corrales was expecting a quick left hook like that right away in the beginning of the round. And here we see the replay where he goes down. And at the same time, it looked like he was slipping. He was even surprised that he got caught with a left hook like that.
Mayweather, the best show of his career. Look at him try to go in and finish now. That's what the champions do. Good combinations.
Corrales again takes a good straight jab thrown by Floyd Mayweather. And Corrales not taking a step back. He's going forward.
Just knocked him down like a flash knockdown, and Floyd continues to score here. He's been controlling this fight.
Floyd is doing a very good job in throwing a quick jab to the stomach and making Corrales stop his advancement. And there we see a good body shot thrown by Floyd Mayweather again.
Good straight right. Good
and
straight
good
right.
hand again.
You can see that Diego's trying to clear his eyes.
The hand speed and the movement is making it a very difficult fight for Chico. Good quick jab thrown by Floyd. Floyd moving, using the ring very good. Using his hand speed very good.
I think Corrales is still, you see some concern on his face, and now he's getting tagged with all kinds of stuff. I mean, from every angle.
But you see, and Chico has not thrown a punch yet.
He hadn't thrown a punch. Oh, down he goes again. I knew he was in trouble. And the second time in the round that Diego Corrales has been down.
I think it might have been a left hook that caught him. There's a left hook.
It is.
There's a left hook.
How do you
Now.
defend that? What an accurate. And the blinding punches.
And they both have been by left hooks.
There's another punch inside. Mayweather looking to finish this fight. Down goes, and he hit him in the back of the head while he was on a knee. Punch.
And there we see again. There we see again. He has him off balance, and there's that right uppercut. A right uppercut that hurt.
They're going to stop the fight in Corrales' corner if he can't go on. He's wobbly now. He looks like a beaten man.
Well, it's just a matter of time by the looks of it. You know, he's been hurt a couple of times.
They're going to throw the towel in.
He got a good left hook.
Oh, he managed to back up Mayweather.
He's a dangerous fighter, so you have to be careful.
Diego with a nice punch. Corrales coming back when it looked like he was just going to keel right over.
Well,
for a man had been on the canvas 4 times. But if Mayweather gave an opportunity, we said all along, Corrales has looked bad tonight, but he is a champion. Floyd can't get too cute.
And Floyd he's aware of everything. As you see, he sees that.
We got a brawl now, it's on.
His hand speed, his footwork, so why not go in there and fight a little dirty, make it a brawl. Oh, he just connected Chico with a good right, with a short right left hook.
Well, Mayweather didn't respect him.
Another good left hook by Floyd Mayweather.
Chico, I think, is a little bit hurt here.
Come on, you know, throw a straight right hand to the arm, to the chest. You know, eventually, maybe one of those straight punches to the chest, something may actually connect to the jaw of Floyd Mayweather.
Well, let's see what happens in the final 20 seconds of round 8. Now, Chico finds a way to get him inside, but he's just too quick. Look at the defense from Floyd.
Not by a long shot,
If Floyd can't throw, he threw the right hand right there.
But he's doing a very good job with that left hook of his.
It's go time for Corrales. I'm just amazed at the dynamic that's going on in the corner over there when Mayweather sits down because he's talking to his dad. Exactly.
But yet, you know, it's a family. You know, they put their problems behind them, and now they're one team right now. They have to work as a team. They can be in the fight with one another. And right now, the one that should be doing the fighting is Mayweather, as he's doing right now. He's boxing beautifully. He's moving. He's not giving Diego a chance to sit or throw punches.
Diego's not able to get off in this round so far, but I got to give him credit for being down as much trouble as he was in.
And I believe right now is when Diego has to open up. He's losing the fight, so why not go out there and throw more punches?
Like right there. And threw him exactly where you said he should. Throw him to the body and get something working so that you'll have to pull your hands down. Floyd can't come in and out if he's pounding on his body.
Slow him down. Whenever you got a fighter like Floyd, who has very good mobility, good hand speed, work the body and wear it down.
Well,
Don't just walk in and get hit.
Diego's afraid to lean over and go for the body because he keeps getting hit in the head. He's been down 4 times, so.
He's losing one of the, I guess, the biggest fight of his career right now. There you go, right there. And you see, look at Floyd. He's just taking it in perspective, but you see, he's feeling those punches.
Diego coming straight in. This could get interesting here in this corner.
I believe the right hand is really bothering him, so he is taking it off.
He slipped. Well, we're in round 10. If it goes the distance, it'll be 12.
And he just caught Diego coming in with a good short left hook. And do what you got to do to win a fight. He like right there, you see? Every time Chico comes in, he'll snap the jab or he'll snap a hook. And that throws Chico off. And be a brawler. Go in there and just throw punches. Good left hook.
Down goes Diego Corrales for the 5th time in this fight. I believe he's completely hurt.
Yeah.
I think he's completely frustrated. He looks like he's in trouble.
And here we see again that left hook. That left hook just
devastating.
It was just devastating, and not only that.
Really, since that 7th round, and Mayweather hops all over him in the center of the ring. Close out the greatest performance of his professional career, frankly, if he can do it.
Diego Corrales was thinking of shaking Mayweather's hand, and when Mayweather came, he said, you know what, there's no shake here. So they started fighting. And
right hand, and down goes Corrales one more time. He bounces back up. That's the 6th time he's gone down. He has really been handled in this fight.
They're stopping the fight. They're stopping the fight.
Corrales' corner stopping the fight. because there's no way he can win at this point. And that's probably a wise thing.
Corrales is mad with his dad. But you know what? His dad did the right thing. A vicious weapon for Mayweather. I mean,
there's a right hand over the top.
That staggered him and sent down Diego Corrales.
The winner and still the reigning undefeated WBC super featherweight champion of the world, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather.
Protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you. Coach Gloves, come on.
trains Oscar De La Hoya up in Big Bear, California. And his Uncle Roger's in his corner. Uncle Roger was a two-time world champion. Floyd comes out, goes right to the jab, works a little bit of a left hook in there. Mayweather's in the yellow and white trunks. Castillo's in the colors of Mexico. Very pro Castillo in here tonight. A lot of people making a trek north of the border to see their champion take on a great American champion in Floyd Mayweather Jr. Like I said many times before, he is moving up in weight class. Oscar De La Hoya. He would also like to take on Costa Zoo. Good right hand from Mayweather, who looked awfully determined right there to land a big shot. Round one scheduled for 12 for the WBC lightweight. Oh, big left hand. They're going to wave it off as a slip, but it looked like a punch to me. We'll have to look at it later. There's where he tripped off his own feet. It was coming right, I didn't have this angle, coming right back at me, and it looked like it was a punch, but he was trying to avoid getting hit and tripped over his own feet going backwards and ruled it a slip, and they went on about their business. You can see an example. Oh no, we've got a, if there was an accidental headbutt after 4 rounds, they would go to the cards. You just sense the strength that Mayweather had. Castillo trying to loosen up and get a little busy and try to fight his fight a little bit more, which is going to be with the heavy punches and the body punching. About a half a minute to go in round 2. Castillo beginning to loosen up and use a little more footwork, trying to match speed for speed. Mayweather is so patient and looks for his spots. A little bit of a right hand over the top from Castillo. 10 seconds left, round 2. And now the little infighting here is a little kidney jab from Mayweather. He finds a spot, he sees a spot, he hits it. That's the way he works. See it, hit it. Nothing much of doing in this round at all, but you get the sense sometimes that Mayweather wants to see things like that. Try to see if he can't land something, but he's not going to stand there and get hit, that's for sure. Castillo doing a good job of stalking. He's trying to stay right in front of Mayweather. Good punch. Flashed uppercut, just missed from Mayweather. A little bit of an uppercut that just missed. The crowd responds, but Mayweather wasn't hurt. Final seconds, round 4. Oh, big quick right hand from Mayweather. Just walked across and delivered it. I don't think Castillo even saw it coming. Yeah, he's turned around. Mayweather from time to time will turn himself around and go left-handed. Now he's back to right-handed, but he'll do that. Little left hook inside it just almost landed on Castillo. So there's that right hand he likes to come in and lead with. There's some body work that Castillo wanted to do. Now Floyd's just kind of pushing him back. Only seems to get better, but he's taking on a guy who feels like he doesn't get any respect, and he wants to earn it tonight, Jose Luis Castillo. Now they're getting into it a little bit. Castillo wants this. That's the end of the round. Castillo's just glad to find him. Nice right hand for Castillo. Now Mayweather's going to return the favor. A little low there, a little low there. Nice right hand over the top for Mayweather. He has not gone back to that left-handed stance that Roger absolutely didn't want him to do over in the corner. A little bit south of the border there. Now Castillo's pushed Floyd down to the mat. Let's see if that gets Floyd Mayweather upset. Street fight if he has to. Mayweather's a pretty cool customer, though. Final seconds of round 6. He certainly got Mayweather's attention, that is for sure. A little bit of a wrestling match at one point in this round, and then Mayweather hitting off his footwork, off his jab coming off his footwork is hard to catch him. Castillo threw a pretty hard punch inside that got the crowd. Halfway through round 7, scheduled 12. Where they may be in trouble of getting a point taken away if he has to warn him again. Pretty nice little jab for Castillo. Mayweather hits and moves. Throwing that jab out there, then moving out of harm's way. Now he sets himself down in sort of a haunch and gets ready to throw punches and steps out when Castillo takes the bait. A little bit of a short left hand inside. Castillo throwing punches down the bottom. Good right hand for Castillo. Mayweather standing there looking at him, saying, what's going on here? Final seconds. Mayweather, because he's so talented and so quick, he can make up for a lot of mistakes he might make. And watch him throw that lunging jab as he goes in. It's a very effective punch for him. Now, you get the sense Castillo wants to get busy. Castillo has 50 professional fights, 41 knockouts. Nice flicking jab from Mayweather. And we heard Castillo's corner wanted him to go downstairs, but I haven't seen him try to throw any body punches yet. I think he'd like to land any punch. Kind of a desperation punch you just saw from Castillo that missed by about 2 or 3 feet. Now Mayweather starts to pepper him a little bit with some short jabs. Final seconds, round 8. Now Mayweather holds his arms down, holds Castillo's arms. Round number 9 scheduled for 12. Now Castillo throws some punches and Mayweather's holding his arm down. Castillo just wants to go. Good hard left hand from Mayweather. Another one. Now it's kind of turned into a little bit of a street fight. And just when Castillo thinks he can get in there and throw some punches, he keeps getting tied up and facing that little jab. Castillo's trying to get across there and throw the big punches. Roger Mayweather didn't have much to say to his fighter between those rounds. Roger knows what he's talking about, 2-time world champion. He just said, you're doing fine. An uppercut that missed. It would have been pretty effective. Now they punched after the bell. Big Draculix may make a decision to take a point away from Mayweather. Mayweather, that chopping overhand right. Oh, there's a good combination from Mayweather. There's the left. He follows up the left with the right. It's very effective. Castillo felt those punches. Luis Castillo, the man who's trying to take it away from him, is in the yellow and white trunks. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Castillo not able to find anything but air. Floyd's content to stand there, and Mayweather might want to take care of business. We'll see. Now they're punching in the back. Castillo showing a little frustration there. I haven't seen that in a while. He was punching all around his body, just trying to find something to hit.
I'm going to tell you last time for pushing off. Last time.
Last warning for pushing off from Dracula. She's been telling Mayweather all night about that. So Castillo trying to unload over there while he's got Floyd on the ropes. Now Floyd's going to hold him. Floyd jumped right on him. Castillo looked like he was in a daze for a second. There's some punches downstairs. Dracula's keeping an eye on things. Roger Mayweather told his nephew to sit down, punch, and move on. That's pretty simple what that means. That's below the belt. Wanted to keep him up a little bit. That was just below the Grant. There's that right hand Mayweather likes to throw over the top when he gets a chance to do it. Tonight, to any extent. Castillo's trying to throw down there on the belt line. Downstairs, once again, Castillo awfully close to throwing low blows, and Floyd standing there and taking it right now. He's already had 1 point taken away for an elbow. Draculus didn't want Mayweather leaning on him so much. Halfway through round 11. 12-round championship fight from the MGM Grand. Crowd is chanting, Castillo, Castillo. And somebody will counter with USA in a minute. So, nice little right hand from Mayweather inside. Kind of where Castillo wants him. Look at the speed from Mayweather. Mayweather, for some reason, this round has decided to stand right in front of Castillo. That's not what his uncle told him to do, but Castillo's a determined fighter, but he doesn't have the speed to match up. Castillo's worked hard to get that championship, get those big paydays, but you don't have the God-given speed and the balance and the ability that Mayweather does. What are you going to do about it? Not much. Now they're throwing a little bit. Castillo's really been throwing downstairs in this round. Throwing a lot of body punches, trying the uppercuts. Under 20 seconds left, round 11. Castillo trying to grind out something, trying to land a big punch. Still throwing down there. He's finally figured out he might have to throw around the stomach. Little Mercedes was only 15 years old. I'm sure if Big Brother could do it, he'll do it right now. That was a good left hand from Floyd. We're in the 12th and final round for the lightweight championship of the world. There's not a thing he doesn't have as a prize fighter. There's a little low punch down on the hip. I try not to speculate. The last couple rounds, Castillo was able to throw some of those body punches. Final round. They're in the center of the ring. Final 30 seconds. Castillo knows he's got to go. He's trying just to let it go now. He's just trying to let his hands go. Mayweather complaining in the past about his hands. He's had some bad hands. Pretty solid punch for Castillo right there. Under 10 seconds left. Both fighters look a little spent at this point. 5 seconds left. Castillo is still trying to land a punch. And that's that. They're still fighting after the bell.
For the winner by unanimous decision and new lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd's in the Carolina blue trunks tonight. Jose Luis Castillo in the dark blue trunks. Round 1, scheduled for 12. They went the distance last time.
His father, of course, Floyd Mayweather Sr., started off as his trainer at the beginning of his professional career.
Round 1 scheduled for 12 from Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada. Pretty cautious first half of the first round when it was all tallied up, and those first 4 rounds may have been the big difference. Floyd looking at Joe Cortez about the low blow. Joe say keep him up.
And that's what's really amazing, because you could have a round like this where hardly anything happened that could be very critical, of course, in terms of the scoring, because it's a close round.
Mayweather throwing a little left hook out there. Seemed to land pretty effectively. There's a left hand that landed on Mayweather. Castillo got really busy in the last 10 seconds, didn't he? Mayweather's been throwing that left hook out there because he can do that. He's so quick, he can throw punches like that, leave himself open and get out of the way very effectively. Castillo moving forward, bearing down, and then Floyd comes out with a flurry to the lead right.
And Castillo did a good job in the second half of the last fight in cutting the ring on Mayweather and forcing him on many occasions to exchange with him. That's really not what Mayweather wants to do, get into those close-in exchanges. And that's what Castillo wants to force him to do. Well, he seems to have fallen a couple of notches on almost everybody's pound-for-pound list. He was being ranked as high as second and third on some of those pound-for-pound lists, and it seems as though almost everyone's got one. He's trying to repair what damage that first fight might have done in terms of his reputation.
Well, he's fighting a very tough customer here. You can't take anything away from Jose Luis Castillo. An afterthought fight that, you know, they just put it on, like you said, for the publicity. And then they go to Colorado and they fight to a draw. I was there in Denver for that one. Good combinations to the head from Floyd Mayweather Jr.
But again, I think it's more in technique here, Alvin. He's got to not just follow Floyd around the ring. He's got to cut that ring off on him.
Nice right hand. Good exchange there. Nice right hand from Jose Luis Castillo.
Very fine champion Floyd did to win the championship, Gennaro Hernández, who had been champion for a long time. And when he fought Angel Manfredi, he just blew Manfredi out of there in 2 rounds, which nobody does to Manfredi.
The Gennaro Hernández fight was in the old Olympic Auditorium. Famous boxing venue in Los Angeles.
He's making Castillo mix, but Castillo is picking up his own pace here. He's throwing a higher volume of punches. He's trying to put more pressure here on Mayweather.
Oh, yeah. I did see somebody fight down there that night. Good right hand over the top 5 times. I thought it was going to be a much tougher fight. Corrales came into that fight with a big head of steam and looked like he was almost unbeatable. He gets knocked down 5 times. That tells you about the power that Mayweather has, even though Corrales.
In the entire fight, double-digit numbers. I mean, he had 9 or less punches in every round.
Well, Castillo's having the same trouble that Corrales had in that fight, finding the range. Very quick jab. You can see that speed along the rope right there.
Keep him faint, keep the jab working.
And I think they sense over in the corner a little of Jose Luis.
Watch how Mayweather operates in the center of the ring here. Very flicking, quick jab. Now, I would think Castillo, there he goes. That's what I was going to say. Chavez fights. A little chopping jab there. That's the tricky thing about Floyd is he'll reach out with that left hook and hit you upside the head with it.
Coming in and coming right toward Mayweather. He's having very little success, missing a lot of punches like that, and getting tagged on the way in when he does. He's managed to land 1 or 2 good punches every round, but it's not enough to win a round, I don't think.
We've seen Floyd's power, though, especially in that Diego Corrales victory when he just absolutely dominated, knocked Diego down 5 times.
Excuse me, here's where Castillo wants the fight.
Exactly.
Up against the ropes, in close, see how he can rough him up there. He can hold Mayweather with one hand and bang away with the other. All right, look at hold with one arm, hit with the other, left hooks to the body and to the head.
He did lose a point in that last fight, though, for hitting after the bell after the 8th round, which affected the outcome for sure. So we'll see as we get into those rounds.
He wants to do.
And in that last fight, Floyd lost a point for hitting with a forearm, so it got kind of ugly in those later rounds that it wore on. That was a good right hand that just missed by Castillo. Now Floyd will give you those angles. He turns sort of sideways to you. He's very hard to hit over the top. Floyd wanted to land a big punch over the top there. Nice jab. We're in round 5, scheduled for 12 for the WBC lightweight title, now held by Floyd Mayweather Jr., who took it from Jose Luis Castillo back in April. Wow, nice combination inside there.
Mayweather can't relax. And look at what Castillo is doing. You see how he puts his arm behind him and bangs away with the other hand. And he is getting to Mayweather. And he hits him on the hip, the point of the hip, which can be a very painful thing.
Absolutely. Mayweather's been saying, let me go, let me go. Hard body shot inside from Mayweather.
Well, now Mayweather's going to have to figure out a way to deal with this.
Well, there's 2 ways he can go. He can stay on the outside or he can stand there and throw. I think Castillo would prefer the latter. Final seconds of round 5. As you said earlier, Castillo came into this fight about a 3-1 underdog. Mayweather still very cautious. He's been taking a few body punches. There's a good right hand over the top. Castillo tries to punch back, misses with a left hook.
I think that one startled Castillo a little bit.
It was so quick. That's what I was talking about. Mayweather needs to land more punches like that and use his advantage in speed. The pound away technique.
Mayweather will jab both to the body and to the head. And there will be times when you think he ought to jab that he doesn't, but then he unloads a quick combination.
I wouldn't say Castillo can be frustrated, but I would say he's anxious. That's what Floyd will do to you.
Gets the headlock. Nice headlock by Castillo.
Castillo had some momentum going in the last 2 rounds. Final seconds of this round. There's the bell.
And that's like fighting Sonny Liston in your cornerman saying, look out for his power.
Okay, I'll do that. Nice little combination inside when Mayweather holds the back of Castillo's head.
And a speed advantage because Castillo's punches come from the outside. And so Mayweather has that extra split second to get away from him.
Mayweather getting a little busy, good body shot there. Left jab to snap Castillo's head just a little bit. Good body punch once again from Mayweather. Castillo's eating more than he's throwing here.
Let him out, Roy.
And Mayweather showing some body punching.
Castillo trying to cut off the ropes, but he gets tied up. I don't know if it was torn, but it was a rotator cuff problem that he had with right shoulder.
Mayweather needs to move here a little.
Yep. Final seconds.
You don't want to stand in
Good
front of
right hand for Castillo. Now he's just standing there. As far as I was concerned, is that he stood there right in front and Castillo landed some pretty hard shots. It's a tough fight to score, just like the first one was. Got 2 very different contrasting styles. Sometimes judges will reward a guy like Jose Luis Castillo just because he's busy all the time. Oh, that was a pretty nice punch right there that Floyd pulled back. Exactly. Nice little jab there from Mayweather. So they tell Castillo to be intelligent, but press forward. We have blood from his nose. as we've had the last few rounds. Now he wipes that blood away with his right glove. Become an issue.
Mayweather moving more this round. Floyd completely dominated at 130. Well, finding 135 not as easy. 140, he has said for years he hopes to fight Castillo someday.
See his ribs all the way through the front of his chest yesterday when he weighed in.
And he just ran into a corking right hand from Mayweather, though.
He sure did, and you can see his nose is really turning red, blood coming from it.
You know, actually, it's Mayweather who's letting it go here.
Exactly, in this round. That's what I was thinking, that Castillo needs to turn it around. Mayweather really moving well, throwing good defective punches.
He's fighting a great round, Mayweather. Here's the usual closing flurry by Castillo, but not really effective. When he started to pick it up, that maybe Floyd is dreaming of going on here to finish off Castillo, because he really picked it up and he was throwing punches with
good left hand inside.
More murderous intentions in that last round.
I just think that Castillo is going to have to start pressing the action a little harder, but what do you do when you're facing this amount of speed? Castillo's thrown some effective left hands in this round. Round 9. Championship on the line. Castillo wants it back. Castillo's best punch in this round was this straight left hand.
That's perfect work from Mayweather, just what he wants to do.
Exactly, the things he wants to do up top. Very lightning fast combination inside from Mayweather. Final seconds, round 9.
It's another beautiful round, I think, for Mayweather here.
Exactly. His last 2 rounds have been really good. Well in charge.
There's that jab to the body we talked about.
Castillo can't quite figure out what to do. What am I going to do?
And he's basically, Mayweather has succeeded in taking the crowd out of the fight. So look at Mayweather, you see all that speed, and he just looks youthful in there. You know, he's only 25.
Back when he won the 130-pound title at age 21, so he was at the top of his game 4 years ago.
Where Castillo, with Los Angeles, with its large Hispanic population, would have had an even bigger edge among the fans.
The fans here have been waiting to cheer for Jose Luis Castillo all night long. And
Mayweather putting on a clinic the last few rounds.
The swelling underneath the eye of Castillo, slight, but he's taking a lot of punishment to the face. He kind of staggers toward this corner.
He doesn't have that going for him here tonight. It's Mayweather who's got the momentum going as the fight wears on.
Nice little uppercut there from Mayweather. There's that right hand again.
Unless, of course, you're running into George Foreman or Sonny Liston.
Yeah. Another lead right. Yeah, he's been known to do that, but against a serious opponent like this, but it is brimming with confidence. 11th round out of 12 scheduled. And enjoying every minute of it. Good counter punch from Mayweather. He holds that left glove so low he almost dares Castillo to throw a punch so he can counter him with the right hand.
And has decided to let his work in the ring do his talking for him. And that's what he's doing tonight. And it's a very polished, erudite performance in that ring. Close the show like you suggested that he might here, Alan.
He's got confidence. He's brimming with confidence. He just really came on, I think, from the 8th round on.
In the early 1900s, they used to call this kind of performance scientific boxing. Gentleman Jim Corbett would be proud of what Floyd Mayweather is doing tonight.
And Willie Pep.
Absolutely. That's right.
You can see that face of Jose Luis Castillo. Now he's going to the body. He should have been doing a lot more of that right there if he could pin him over there. Castillo corner mentioned conditioning about 8 rounds ago.
Well, he's in good condition. If he was unhappy with his promoter or unhappy with his network or unhappy with his people around him, whatever, he has not let any of that distract him from putting on a fine performance and getting himself ready for the fight. That was one of the questions.
Well, once he's in the ring, he's just a genius at what he does. He's got that God-given talent. Jose Luis Castillo's got 30 seconds to pull a rabbit out of a hat. This is what we wanted more of out of Jose Luis Castillo tonight, right here. Pounding away at the body, unaffected by it all.
No, he's actually allowing him to do that. He's standing right there with him, putting his arms at his side to block the punches.
Good right hand, and now they slip and fall. And that's that. Sort of an unglorious ending.
All to the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still WBC lightweight champion of the world, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr.
And he's facing this young man from South Africa, the time bomb, Phillip Endo. And now the question is, as he begins to sweat, is that fur going to start to get heavy? Will it get that far? He promised that it's not going to go more than 6 rounds. He put undue pressure on himself, did Floyd Mayweather, and he's out to test the chin of Phillip Endo. If he can go out and finish the night early, he's going to make a lot of people happy and send a message to the 140-pounders that Floyd Mayweather is coming strong. Phillip Endo playing it smart, trying to establish that jab. Nice left by Floyd Mayweather and a right cross, which seems to stagger Phillip Endo momentarily. Both of these fighters are fresh. Both of them are ready to go. Mayweather not really respecting the punching power of Phillip Endo. He keeps throwing that jab. Finds Floyd Mayweather there with the right to the body. No knockdown is indicated by the third man in the ring, Frank Garza. Nice left, but the defense was pretty solid also by Phillip Endo. Ooh, solid right counter punch by Floyd Mayweather. Another right. Endo, and that's the thing. You have to pick your poison. Do you want to be outboxed, or do you want to be picked apart on the counter punch, as is the case? Ooh, beautiful right once again by Floyd Mayweather. Does not want to get booed like he did in his previous outings here at the Van Andel Arena. He wants his hometown crowd to be behind him, as they are right now, thanks to his boxing skills and his punching power. By Floyd Mayweather Jr. making a statement against the top contender in the world at lightweight. Tommy Brooks, along with Nick Durant, was telling Endo that he's being timed when he throws that jab. He's just counter-punching over that jab, so he needs to be very careful. Nice, beautiful right. Another right and a left by Floyd Mayweather. Solid counter-punching by the Grand Rapids, Michigan native, and he's not going to bring the fight to me. I will bring the fight to him, and that he has done in these first 2 rounds of the battle. We saw them adjusting the tension in the ropes between rounds, and the tension of that right hand on Phillip Endo's jaw, applying some of the lessons that his father and his uncles have taught him about how to slip the punches, how to use his shoulders to evade the punches of his opponents, and they're not landing flush. They're landing on the shoulders, but his punches sure are landing on the jaw of his opponent. more than ever demonstrating tonight why he's considered one of the best fighters pound for pound in the world. A knockout would seal the deal, nullifying completely the height and reach advantage of Phillip Endo, who attempts to connect with a solid right. The basket defense, and then the quick jab by Endo makes Floyd smile. A good end to the round by the South African, who connects with the uppercut to the body. Can he execute the fight plan? That is the question in the minds not only of Endo, but also of his corner and the fans here. Trying to land the lead right is Phillip Endo. The one who lands the right cross, though, after the jab, is Floyd Mayweather Jr. The classic 1-2. Nice left by Endo, another left, and then the combination to the body. Nice body shots by Endo. Attempting to slow down. He's trying to tie him up as much as he can, not to allow the power and the speed of Mayweather to be evident. But once he gets that right hand loose, watch out, because it's landing at will. Another nice right to the forehead, basically. A nice body shot. A right to the stomach. Lands downstairs, lands upstairs, and now we see Phillip Endo. Floyd, nice left to the body, then the right cross to counteract whatever Endo is doing. You see him lunge in, that's dangerous. Because of the headbutts, landing solidly there, although the gloves were up. 10-second warning for this third round. 12-round championship fight. And the people are on their feet once again at the Van Andel Arena. We're in the fourth round, World Championship fight for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the world. A low blow by Endo, a lot of head movement, and a lot of punches landing all over the place. Being done by Floyd Mayweather Jr. Nice jab there by Floyd. The championship now using unorthodox defense, but an effective one nonetheless. Throw punches, land them wherever, whether they be the body, the shoulder, the arms. Just punch and land wherever, it'll slow him down. But on the other hand, he hasn't been throwing too much to the body, and you can't give yourself the luxury of allowing Floyd Mayweather to keep doing his thing. Both of them trying to go to the body. Endo receives a good left by Floyd, a right cross, another left hook to the body. You see the mouth opening of Phillip Endo. It's those body shots that are definitely hurting him. Floyd should continue to throw to the body, because that's where you can see the grimace in Endo's face. He feels the punches to the body. Upstairs, he's gonna hurt, but he's not gonna hurt as much as he does downstairs. And you can see the conditioning being sapped out of the body of Phillip Endo by the intensive body work of Floyd Mayweather. Then the right cross, the left hook, the face just punishing Phillip Endo, and I don't know how long this is gonna go, really, because you can see the look of discouragement in Endo's face. He's not able to get off, he's not able to do much. He predicted a knockout just to appease the fans at home, and he's doing his best to try to make it all happen. It's Floyd Mayweather, who there received a good right hand, maybe the best shot that Endo has been able to land in this fight. Round 5 of a 12-round battle for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the world. Maybe the last time you see Floyd Mayweather at the 135-pound limit. Nice right cross. Beautiful shot by Floyd Mayweather, who let Endo get off, and then all of a sudden took a baby step to the side and connected. Body shots galore by Floyd. One of the top-rated challengers in the WBC is finding out the hard way against Floyd Mayweather Jr. Quick left once again by Floyd. Floyd too smart for that. He's trying to use one of Floyd's favorite tricks. Double left, quick, but not powerful. The legs are getting shaky when you get to see those power punches by Floyd Mayweather. Nice left, a nice right. On Greer Street is Phillip Endo. He's not gonna let him tie him up. Floyd Mayweather wants to finish this now. Take a look early on in the round. The beautiful left and that right cross, another right cross, and that right was just landing at will. Beautiful shots by Floyd Mayweather. He's measuring his opponent nicely. A nice jab, a beautiful right cross. This is how you want to finish a fight. You want to measure your opponent. You want to rock him with flurries of punches, Phillip Endo, but Endo, you gotta hand it to him. He's got a ton of heart. He came in here with one dream, and that was to dethrone Floyd Mayweather. But that dream has been thrown. He's landing, but he's not landing flush. Floyd Mayweather's practically laughing at Phillip Endo, who's emptying the gas tank here in the 5th round. He's a desperate fighter at this juncture of the fight. He's basically letting him tee off. Floyd knows that Endo is not doing absolutely anything to him. There's absolutely nothing there. There is something in Floyd Mayweather's arsenal, and he wants to prove that. He wants to finish it off. He's got 12 seconds to do it in round 5. Another beautiful right. He keeps shaking Phillip Endo, who once again takes the punch, and he's standing in front of Floyd Mayweather. Somehow, the heart keeps him afloat. Does it really matter at this stage of the game? I think it's one of the best fights we've seen out of Floyd in a long time. And there, the left landing. And now we see staggering clean punch, but it was just a fact that he had been working on him so hard, so solidly, and there he goes staggering back against the ropes once again. It could be the end for Endo, that beautiful right, and then the left. He's in trouble once again. And call it a night. Beautiful jab by Floyd Mayweather. Nice jab once again, a little counter by Endo, but there's nothing behind the punches of the South African, and there he goes down for the first time in the 6th round. No knockdown, says Frank Garza, but I don't think Floyd is going to leave any doubt. On this occasion, he is the better man in the ring, and the time bomb is about to explode, but it's going to explode on Endo. Talk, tick-tock, here we go. Floyd Mayweather is about to pull the trigger on something special against Phillip Endo. Now he's got his back up against the ropes. From every angle Floyd Mayweather can land. And what an emphatic way to do that, if he could do it in that manner. The counter punching by Phillip Endo. He's got him up against the ropes, and it seems he's not going to make his prediction come true. Nice combination by Floyd Mayweather, first up top, then down at the body. The pretty boy, just working that left at will, and then when the right cross is available, he just lands at the time bomb, Phillip Endo. The jab is working, but that's the last thing that goes, really. The punch is landing, but it's got nothing behind it. Attempting the body shots is Phillip Endo. Be careful with the kid, says Frank Garza. Nice body shots by Floyd Mayweather. The left hooks downstairs and then upstairs with the uppercuts and the hooks. They're looking at it very closely in the corner is Tommy Brooks and Nick Durant. They're not going to let this go much longer if he keeps getting pounded like he is right now. And now there is no disputing the fact that that was a clean knockdown. 3 or 4 rights in succession, and that's it. So Nick Durant throws in the towel. He's waving the towel over in the red corner. The fight is over. The fight is over. And here we're going to see the way he just devastates Endo. That right started it all. He measures him, and then that is a right that starts him on his way down. And once again, that right flush to the face, and he's lucky he didn't land that left. And the right for good measure with the knee already down on the canvas. And intelligently, even though Endo got up in time, he didn't really respond after the, before the 10 count. And the corner, Nick Durant specifically, already had the towel waving in his right hand. But this is the fight that devastated Endo. And this is the image that Floyd Mayweather wants sent around the world for all the other contenders to see. Do you want a piece of this? Is the message that Floyd Mayweather sent out tonight at the Van Andel Arena. And finally, silencing the boos that he had heard many a time from his hometown crowd, because he didn't devastate his opponents, because he didn't finish the way he did tonight. He left no doubts that he is back. The hands seem perfect tonight.
The winner by knockout victory, and still the undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, the pride of Grand Rapids, Michigan, pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Protect yourself at all times. Keep your punches up and give me a good clean break. Touch gloves and good luck.
McGirt has said that they can't sit in front of Mayweather.
They're not going to hit him on, they can't hit him on the chin. Nobody can hit him on the chin. He's too fast.
Makes himself more elusive. It would be probably a secondary follow-up punch that would get him if you land to the head.
Gatti physically low welterweight level for Mayweather. He is the former super featherweight champion and has moved up into the junior welterweights or light welterweights. But he did that again this time.
Gatti trying to jab here. Mayweather hits him with a hook and then a right hand, but we're seeing him more controlled. Will he go back to the old Gatti, or will he be this version? It's an interesting question.
He would be surprised if he abandoned what he's been doing the last 6 fights, but then one never knows, because with a very talented fighter,
he won't abandon it voluntarily.
Gatti is.
He can't appeal to the referee. He gets drilled as he was looking over at Earl Morton. Protect yourself at all times. Good look here. There's Mayweather. Has his hands on Gatti here. Referee should be here. He hits him in the clinch, then that. Gatti looks over at Earl Morton. Can't do that. And then Mayweather comes in. Gatti looked over. Well, that might change the controlled nature of the fight.
That'll end round 1. Gatti has taken a standing 8 count, round 1. The referee was not in a position to see Mayweather leaning on Gatti's neck and pushing him down.
And we're also informed that on the replay that that could have been a very devastating shot. And again, Gatti being held down low.
But he can fire out so quickly. There's a left hand to Gatti's face.
The real challenge of whether he can maintain his boxing when, you know, your emotions would indicate you might be rattled in there. There's the shoulder by Mayweather coming up and getting Gatti.
He's going to have to throw one of those Leonard Doreen body shots.
He tried it right there, Dick. Jab by Mayweather's pretty sneaky in there.
Mayweather is so quick, so quick.
The follow-up punch by Mayweather that got to Gatti.
There's a right hand, a left, a body shot, comes up to the head, so quick.
Mayweather showing the blinding speed there, the good right hand. Look at the foot speed that he gets in and fires off a good left hook after that. Good right hand. Remember,
in a controversial knockdown in the first round. With Gatti trying to go to the body, and
hey, of course, Castillo and Diego Corrales, and made sure, you know, effort against those guys who are top-notch fighters. Key right here for Gatti is early onslaught and try to settle in again as Mayweather tries to run away with it.
So quick, left to the jaw, right, landing those combinations with lightning speed. There's a right again, another right is so quick. Trained by his uncle, Roger Mayweather, 2-time champion in his own right. Gatti now trying to jab a little bit.
Now, Gatti needs to jab, and even if he's not landing, just keep it out there so that Mayweather can't time him. Look at Mayweather charging at him. Gatti off balance just long enough.
Mayweather said, I'm going to box circles around him.
And Mayweather just dares you to come in with his left hand down low.
I was thinking, Dave, that Gatti should pressure him, go after him, even if he gets peppered, if he could lay on him, lean on him. Quick.
Awesomely quick.
He slips away, and he throws double, triple punches.
And look at that, you block 2 left hands and you're happy, and the right hand.
Third round action. A long anticipated fight. Hatton is in town, and he's been campaigning to fight the winner of this.
As he gets into his punches, and he'll turn. So when he turns, he's able to sit down on the second punch. No, when you look at the speed of Mayweather, you know it boils down to, for Gatti, he will need the bomb at some point in this fight.
one little moment in time, that one window in time when he could land a big body shot.
And then from his perspective, have something left still.
Well, Mayweather has a good chin as well. Down to the end of round 3.
He's got him at a distance. He needs to keep the jab popping so that Mayweather cannot just leap into him. Mayweather starts his attack from. He's so fast, he can leap in. And that adds power. He's keeping his leverage. He's turning properly. But that's athleticism when he comes in.
He will also switch. He will go southpaw once in a while. And he's been known to toy with opponents.
Gatti's trying to load up, and Mayweather knew and nailed him with 3. Gatti walked just straight into him.
He is so quick.
Here's big shot by Mayweather. The left hook. 3 big shots as Gatti walked into. Now it's 5. He just walked.
Extremely talented athlete, but Gatti's got great heart.
Right, he's getting nailed because of the jab not being out there. Well, Mayweather's showing why it's so difficult to fight him.
Gatti is has somewhat of a look of desperation on his face.
Well, he's been outpointed before. He's been in difficult fights before.
Fighters that his management has set it up for him and all that. Last test of his career. And to a degree, it's a tough test for Mayweather as well.
And some of the criticism of his play, that's just another element of boxing. He pretty much existed outside the realities of this sport.
Will Gatti's eyes start to swell because he's taking shots right in the face. Here's a jab from Mayweather. He has Gatti's left eye is starting to swell.
Yeah, the Mayweather jab has helped that along. Here in the fourth round against Mickey Ward in their 3rd fight, went on to win the fight with 1 hand. Jabbed, and when he missed Mayweather, he ducked so that he could avoid the counter, and that's when they tied up.
Mayweather's jab is so quick.
Gatti should fire that left hand. So what we're seeing is Gatti is trying to win it with his jab here.
Let both hands go.
Yeah, well, Mayweather has made him pay when he gets in, and to his credit. Gatti has a little more aggression in this round. Mayweather still makes him pay every time he misses. Look at that. Here's another look at the Mayweather explosion. Good right hand. This is what started his good round. Gatti had been doing well. The second punch by Mayweather, that's uncanny to miss that wildly with a left hook.
Floyd Mayweather's had a very turbulent career. There's a right hand. He's had various people manage him. He's had legal problems. It's doubtful whether he'd be able to take this fight because of that. And that ends round 5. Round 6. Let me ask you this, Dave.
Great job for him, and in these last 2 fights, he was not hit much. That system worked. He brought that system in here. That's what he's trying to perfect. But with Mayweather's quickness, approach, the scientific idea of coming in there, jab, jab, throw something, he may have to abandon that and just try to land a big Gatti shot. It's hard to just snap your fingers and then make him a brawler all over again. They took a long time to turn Gatti back into a boxer, and he's paying for everything right now. It was painful.
Mayweather now starting to beat on him.
But Gatti literally has nothing to lose.
Oh, what a left hook.
By turning into his old man.
And a right hand, 2 right hands, 3 right hands.
3 fights in a row, and then came back. Look at the big right hand by Mayweather. It's just a matter of how much more of this could he take. 3, 4 nice loaded right hands in his corner. He's trying a right hand counter. This is what happens when you don't have the speed and when you've turned into a boxer. Because obviously he won't be able to just get in the old-fashioned way. Look at that.
Triple hooks. Right. Oh, he is unloaded.
You know, if the other guy is quicker than you and then really makes you pay when you make a mistake, you get gunshot. Approach here by Gatti, self-preservation.
Well, he's just being out quick, and his left eye looks like it's almost shut.
I think the corner may have to step in for him at some point.
This will end round 6.
Super lightweight champion of the world, still undefeated, Pretty Boy.